Hello and welcome to the Bristly Stranger. For those of you that don't fancy an hour-long Gloomhaven special, I thought we'd try something extra new to the channel. This is called Glorious Companions. It's from indie developer Ancient Forge Studios, and they were kind enough to send me a key for this, so thank you very much for that. Now, if I had to pigeonhole this into another kind of game, I would say it's kind of a turn-based Mounted Blade warband. Now, I really love Mounted Blade warband, and I don't think the company gets quite as big as it does in that, but you run a small company. I think we start with 3 guys, and we can build up. We have different groups of skills. Some of them are based on the individual characters within the warband, and some of them are based on the warband as a whole. Now, these can be different things that affect the map, or some of them that affect the combat map. The areas where Mountain Blade seems to fall down a little, this seems to excel. It has got crafting coming into the game, it's got a few other bits and pieces, lots of dialogues and things like that. Now, obviously it is early access, so some things that they want to be in aren't implemented just yet, and some things may change in the finished product to what they are now. At time of recording, you can get this at 33% off on Steam. As always with my videos, I'll put a link to the page in the description below, so if you fancy checking it out for yourself, that'll take you straight to the store page. I think that's enough waffling about it for now. Let's get on with a new game, and I'll see if I can show you all the different things that we can have on offer. So there is only one playable race in at the moment, and that is the Velraini. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Famously on Bristly Stranger here, we do pronounce things wrong, so I'll do my best. But I think that is right. We have to input a company name, so we're going to be the Bristly Squad. We can change our emblem, and this one is a little bit like the Bristly Skull. Unfortunately, the banner colour, there is no Bristly Stranger purple in there, so we are just going to have to go, well, this beigey brown, that'll do. We have an easy start which increases our gold, and we do get more items, but we're not going to click on that. We are going to continue on now to the character select. Now, we have 4 different characters to choose from. We've got the Trapper, we have the Blade Dancer, we have the new Gunner class, which has just been added to the starting characters. We have the Engineer. I think we are going to go with the Gunner. I have played this a bit, I've put a couple of hours in, and I've tried some of the different classes out. The Gunner seems to be my favourite. I do like their Captain's Call ability. It does buff our defence, and it gives us the chance. Well, it is just a chance, but we can return fire with missile weapons, which is really good. We have our statistics there of our character. That will become more apparent within the game. We have our company attributes. We have tactics, which I'm not a fan of. That increases our spawn area, which means we have got slight more tactical advantage, but generally you're moving forward anyway to engage. We get +1 to spoils, which means we get more loot at the end of battles. The Captain's Call is our special ability. We also get to choose a trait. Now, the traits, there are quite a few different ones. I am going to go with Cunning. Now, Cunning gives us a 25% bonus to our XP, which is obviously very good, and Oath means it costs us extra action points to change our weapons. Now, if we have the weapons we want to be using at the start, this isn't going to be a problem. We can also change our face, so I'm going to change it up a little bit. There we go, we have only got 3 options. We've got like different scars and facial expressions, there are 3, and obviously different beard, moustache or none. We're going to go with beard for the Bristly Stranger. Let's go with this as our starting character. Now, we get a bit of flavour at the start here, just to set us on our way at the start of the story. A few days ago, your father, a merchant by trade, decided to take you along on a journey towards the capital. Your father took up on a debt to invest in the goods that you were supposed to sell with a giant profit at our destination. Suddenly, during a dark night, a pack of wolves began their chase, hunting for some easy prey. The wagon got derailed, and now you're left running for your life. Only an old family servant and a clumsy houseboy at your arms. So here we are on the map. As soon as we move, the wolves will start chasing us. But before we do that, I'm going to head to the company screen. Now on here, it shows us our little logo there. We have got our different company attributes, but we have also got, with Bristly Stranger, I did forget to name him on the character decoration, but obviously we can't continue without names. So we can click on them and manage them, and we've actually got 1 learning point to spend. Now their mace costs 5 action points to use, and down here we've got 9 action points. So if we add 1, if we do not move, we can attack twice with that mace. So I did want to do that. We do start with some other odds and ends. We have got some dried meat, we've got some wheat, I think, or it is food. I don't know whether we can eat it or not, or whether we have to prepare it. We've got bread, we've got some medical supplies, we've got a few weapons, we could change those around. We have got teeth, which is part of the crafting, but as I said, I don't think that's in yet. I have tried my hardest to start it, but obviously with early access, we are going to have things missing. With our middle character, Argons, he is the same every time you start a new game. He starts with gloves and a gamson. As you can see, the gamson there has got an AP modifier of -1, so that reduces your action points while wearing heavy armour. He has a spear and a shield, and he does have a special ability. We'll have a look on the main screen. He has got some traits: dense mind, which increases his mind by 1. He is old, so he gets less experience. He does start at level 4 though, so that is less important at the minute. We've also got tough, which increases his defense. Our other character, they have got a short spear. It's 6 AP, it's 18 to 23. Now, do you know what? I think I prefer the mace. Now, it doesn't do quite as much damage, but because it's 5 AP, we can attack twice because he's got 11 action points. He has got a starting trait of Truff. We don't always get a starting trait with these characters, and these 2 characters are the Hunter class. Back on the main screen, if we click on Argons here, we can see that he's got a special ability. That's because he's leveled up and he has learnt this ability. We're going to have a battle very shortly, so let's head to the map and see that. So it doesn't matter which direction we're going. Here's the wolves. Oh, we've got some more down there as well. These 2 wolves here, we are going to get a pop-up here for tutorials. Now there are lots of them at the start of the game. Obviously, because we've started a new game, we're going to get plenty of them. I'm going to skip them where possible. I'm going to leave them for you to read. They are very in-depth, and they do give you a lot of information on what is happening, but we're going to skip ahead to the battle, and where possible we are going to skip the tooltips. So with all battles we get a little bit of flavour text about whatever we are fighting, and we get some options. Here we only have 2 options: prepare for battle, which is obviously going to battle, or run. It gives us a % chance of success. Because this is tutorial battle, we've got 0 chance of success, so we kind of have to battle them. With other battles, we will obviously have a better chance, but you don't always run away at 100%, even if you start the battle. Let's prepare for battle though. So we can set up anywhere over in this squared off area. If we look across the map, we have got the others there. It does show you where they're setting up at the start of every battle. We can look for choke points, like there's a little choke point there, but I think what we're going to do, we'll just set them up in a row and let the turns play out. Now I think we are going to just move ahead and fight them. I'm going to skip ahead to the point where we are fighting. So we are getting a little bit closer now, not quite in though. As you can see, if we move to... in fact we can't move backwards. The cover on the map, there we go. That's what I wanted to show you. This is half cover. Now that, I think, only applies to range units. I'm not sure it does apply to melee at all. As you can see above their heads, we have got some little statistics. We've got a health bar. We've got this little diamond, which is how many action points each of them have got. We've got the yellow foot, which is how far we can move. And we've got a little star on here to show that this is our leader. They've got a crown as well. Enemy warbands, or in this case pack of wolves, always have a leader. And if we can take the leader out, we win automatically. I think there are bonuses if we kill more of them, but we are going to skip ahead and let this wolf come to us. We're obviously going to take a bit of an attack. The big one comes in. Yeah, there we go. Now that yellow symbol meant it hit our defences rather than our health, which is obviously a good thing. We can just hit here. As we go to attack mode, we get an area of effect. With range weapons or reach weapons, that is bigger, but obviously with melee, it is just the 5 squares around your front facing. Now facing is important. We can change it for 1. Obviously we're not going to do that at the minute because we don't need to. We can get a hit. We'll skip the tooltip there. Do you know what? We are going to get 1 hit here because I think that will be a kill. Yes, it is. Now, as we saw the XP flash up, the 2 people that hit it both get the XP. Now, obviously, we want to share it out as much as possible. We have got our retainer here. He's level 4, so he didn't need it so much, but he is old, so he gets less. Now, it's weighted. It's going to use its turn economy to come in and get a couple of attacks. We know this, so we're going to use our boss power of covering fire to up our defense. We can't use our return fire because we haven't got any range weapons. But obviously that is a defense buff, so we should take slightly less damage. We'll let them come in. Yeah, we take the hit there of 15, but that's it. Because they moved in, they get less. Now all of us can attack. The spear guy, he only gets 1 attack, and it dodged. He gets 2 attacks, 1 and 2, and hopefully we can finish him off with Bristly Stranger. There we go. Everyone gets some XP. We all cheer. Now on this screen we can use bandages. And we did take a little bit of a hit. And he started with less health. We've got 3 bandages down here. If we click the plus, it puts him up a bit. We can only use 1 bandage. I think we are going to do it because we do need that health. On the loot, we have got more fangs and teeth. I think these are just for crafting, as I said before. But of course, that's not in the game yet, so they're kind of just loot at the minute. Now we have got 4 more wolves there. We have got an NPC party over here. I'm going to scroll about and see if we've got a town, because that is the most important thing to find at the start. So we have got a town over here, and we've got to go past the wolves. They're probably going to attack us. Yes, they do. Now we get the text again. We've got a 70% chance of running away. There is 4 of them. I think we can probably take them. And let's prepare for battle. Now there we go. We have got 4 wolves. They don't look too bad. Here would be a decent place to fight them. There's a gap there as well though. This might be a better place, but of course they'll probably come round. We'll put our leader there. We'll put him there, and we'll put the houseboy just there. I didn't check to see if we'd leveled up actually. Obviously the different types of wolves have got different health bars. We are going to skip ahead until they come to us. Now they are getting quite close now, and this guy has got lots of action points, so he will get a couple of attacks. I think we do want to just let him come into us, because if we don't, we are going to get swamped by them. The little ones come in first though, and that means that one's probably going to go round. Yes, he's got confused. Okay, with Bristly we can take a hit here. That's a 1-shot kill. We might just head forward and attack them. Yes, that is a fairly good idea actually, because this one is nearly dead already. Oh, he dodged, never mind. Okay, We're kind of in a vulnerable position now, but at least our leader isn't. That one's still back, taking some hits there. That one's trying to move past us. Yeah, he's hitting him. Oh, he's nearly got him. Okay, we are going to hit the white wolf with this guy. He's dodged. Now that's a shame. We are going to try and take this one out. Yep. Now the white wolf. I don't think we're going to be able to get him though. No. Bristly can't get through. So we're going to move to here. Try and take the heat off him. No, we've lost him. Never mind. It's not the end of the world. We can hit that guy though. Take him out. Rather than going to him, we are going to use our turn economy to let them come to us. There we go. We got some hits. It's mainly gone on the armour though. So now we're a man down. We are going to do a couple of hits with our mace. Yes, we should be able to finish him unless he dodges. There's one. Come on, last hit. Yes. So we did all get some XP. Obviously we get less with the guy that is on the floor dead. We've got our last bandage. We can pick him back up with that. Otherwise we do have to resurrect him in a shop. Now we've got a level up with Bristly and a level up with Horned. Yeah, Thumrel Horn the Grey. We can adjust his things with the loot. We've got meat, coins, bones, teeth and fangs. We desperately need to get to that town now, I think. So the town is just over here. We can speed things up as well. We are just going to make it. There we go. Now, in the town, we've got lots of different options. This is a good town because it has got some things we're very interested in. Now, the town square, we can enter here to interact with the town. Now, I think we can manage the city and even build new things here, but that isn't implemented yet as far as I know. It doesn't appear to be working anyway. The most important reason to come to town at the start though is to go to the tavern, so we're going to head there first. Now in the tavern we have got 4 different people that we can recruit. The Baron is really expensive. We can afford this one. In fact, we can afford all of them because after that battle with the wolves, we've got quite a lot of gold. Now, she is starveling, which means she is starting with reduced strength. She's costing us 16 per week. That's not so good. This one, a hatchet, no traits, 17, and this one is 16 per week and a long knife. I think we're going to go for her. She's not got a debuff on her stats. She's costing the lowest, well, the joint lowest out of all of them. It is going to set us back quite a bit though. Now, with them in our company, we can have a look at the flea market. Now, in the market here, we have got a few different things. We have got lots of armour. This plate armour, very good, reduces the damage by 25%, but it's got -3 AP modifier, and it also gives you a minus to the dodge as well. So with the plate, it slows down all of your actions, not just your movement. The lighter armour is obviously better. These leather gloves, only a -1. Fur seems to be the lightest, but obviously with it being the lightest, it gives the least reduction. I don't think there's anything we want here. We could sell the stuff, but before we do, I am going to double check something else in the town. So another good thing about the towns is the quest board. In this town we have got 2 quests. It gives you a little bit of text giving you an idea of what the quest is about. So, revenge for a pet, avenge Shaggy, bears attacked while on a hunt and killed my baby. Avenge my poor baby dog. My baby dog. I hope it is not their actual baby. And they'll reward us richly. So we get some bonuses in the rewards. We get company XP, which is XP for the group as a whole. We get some party XP, and we get some gold bonus. Now we can take up to 2 quests. I think we are going to take both of these. The other one is resources stolen, so we're going to have to get some supplies. This is less than the other one, but we're going to take it as well. Now, as you can see at the side here, it's a bit blurred out because we're in the town, but both of the quests are highlighted at the side, and that way we know what we're trying to get. So we have got to kill a bear cub and a bear. We have got to get 1 stone. I don't think we've got any at the moment. We get that from either fighting or from buying it in a town, or maybe even finding it on the map. I think we do need some more bandages though, and we're possibly going to sell the stuff that we don't need. So I'm going to sell off the teeth, the bones, probably the fangs as well. We are going to sell the dagger because I'm not a fan of that. Sell those fangs. We're going to keep the rest just in case. Now, we couldn't sell anything anyway because there's not space in the town. There will be now though, because we're going to take a couple of bandages. Can't really afford anything else. Hopefully we can get some loot on the way. Back in town, we have got a couple of things that we haven't looked at yet. We've got the shooting range. Now this upgrades barons. We've got technical university. This upgrades engineers. We've got the jail, which upgrades our trapper units, which obviously we have got. We have got an engineer now as well. And we've got the temple. Now, if we get hurt, we can heal at the temple. It costs money. And if anybody dies, we can resurrect them here as well. I've already done that, so we should be on full health when we move out. If we're back on the map, now we could move off in search of our quests, but looking up here in the corner, we've got 85 gold, we need 87 at the end of the week to pay our wages. We've got 205 food, we need 16 every day, so we're kind of okay. But our energy is only 3%. As we move about the map, this will decrease. The only way I can see of putting it up is to go into a camp, so we're going to do that now. On the camp screen, we can adjust how long we're resting for. We can also assign different jobs. They are tied to a skill, so mind for the various healing that we need. Everyone's on full, so we don't need that. We are going to post a watch, so we're going to put Bristly on watch at the minute. We need agility for hunting. This will get us some more meat. These guys have both got decent agility, so we're going to put them in there. And our engineer, they're generally good at mind. And if we put them in cooking, which I'm going to do, we could raise our happiness. Now, better morale means better fighting, I think. I'm not too sure at how that works. I haven't had a chance to get my morale really high. But we're going to set up camp. It whizzes through the 8 hours it's going to take. We get a summary screen. So, Bristly Stranger watched over. We got an increase of morale because of the meal. We got some meat from the hunting, and our energy is raised by 90%. Morale's also gone up, and that's because of the fine meal. So there are lots of things on the map. Up here we can see 4 bandits. Maybe we go and fight them. There is an NPC. Now sometimes they're friendly, sometimes they attack us. There's a spider's nest over there. Now we can get good resources from those and potentially another fight. So this guy is going to catch the bandits. Now as far as I can see, we can't join a fight once it starts. So we're going to carry on towards this spider's nest. Now it is sometimes worth keeping an eye on the bandits that are in a fight, because if they win they will be hurt and their health is persistent, and we can rush in and take them out while they're still injured. The spider's nest, again, it has a little bit of flavour text telling you about what to expect. We get to choose a companion to investigate. Now this is a agility check. It's very hard, so we're probably going to fail. I don't want our retainer to be injured. So the young houseboy, Horned the Grey, has got 10 agility, which is the same. So if he gets hurt, he's less valuable than the other guy, I think. We're probably going to fail, and we have failed. Now we lost 17 health, and the guards notice our attempt. This is obviously a bit placeholder. It kind of says that every time we fail one of these tests. Well, Not always guards noticing us, but this time it is spiders. They've noticed us trying to raid the nest and they're going to fight us. So we will get to see how many spiders there are. 1, 2, only 3. That's not so bad. We have got a nice choke point here. We still haven't got any ranged weapons, which is the problem. Oh, did I swap out that knife? I don't think I did. Okay, well, we will put him here. Yeah, she's still got a melee weapon. A rather terrible one, I think. We'll have to double check that. We are just going to move forward, ready to engage them. We could engage them here, so only 2 of them could fight us. That seems like probably the best bet. So, as we did before, I'm going to skip ahead to when the spiders are closer. Now, as you can see, the spiders are fairly close. We could move forward and hit them, but we want them to come to us. Now, I think they probably are going to be fast enough to move in and get a hit. So what we're going to do, we are going to activate our hero ability, Covering Fire. This ups our defense. Obviously, we haven't got any missile weapons to return fire, but we can just activate that. We are going to let them come in now. The boss is a bit further back. Yeah, they are getting a hit. They're probably both going to attack our boss. Maybe we should have kept them to the side. Yeah, bit of a mistake. We are going to go with this one first. A couple of attacks. Dodge. Okay, we are going to use the spear next on this one. Another dodge. Oh. Okay, we are going to use Bristly to hit this one. If I press the right button, there we go, there's one. And that's taken them out. We could still lose this. I don't think we're going to be strong enough to take this out with a dagger. No. Yeah, we should have upgraded her weapon. Hopefully we can weather this. We are going to get at least one attack from this spider. Yeah, this one has used a special ability. Yeah, there goes our leader. We do get some XP. We lost some items as well. Now we could just use a bandage, which I think I am going to use. We lost a short spear and a band-aid. That is a shame. Now we are spirited to the nearest town, which is a new one. The spider's nest was here, it's obviously disappeared. The town we were at is over there. Now we are going to check this town. We haven't got a lot of gold though. We've got some bones down here. Maybe we can check those out. We do need some fights to get some money back. Now in town we have got a javelin, which is a missile weapon. We've got a pistol as well, but that needs reloading after one shot, so I'm not so keen on that. The javelin and the throwing axe are both range weapons, and I really like the range combat. The band-aids are even cheaper here as well. We haven't really got anything to sell though, so we are going to have a fight and come back here. I did have a look at the tavern, and there was a good person to hire here as well, but obviously we need that gold first. And we are heading out. We are looking for this pile of bones, I think. Hopefully we can get some coin. There's a wagon over there as well. We can investigate. It is strength. We are using... let's use Argon's actually. It's very hard. He might get injured. And... yeah, he did. 23 health. That's a bit of a shame. Can't do much about that. We're going to go to these destroyed wagons as well. We've got another NPC and another town. We're investigating again. This is a hard one. We are going to choose Miss Steelskin. Hopefully we will get a bonus. No, she just lost a lot of health. That might have even taken her out of action. So on the company screen, because we've got some XP, we can do some level ups on some guys. Now, that might be worth it. We've also got a learning point. Now, normally I want to put it in leadership so we can get extra people in our squad. But surgery gives us bonuses to health on the world map. And obviously everyone's health is fairly low, so that is going to be very good. We are going to do our level ups with Bristly and with the Horned. He has got 4 points to spend. Now, I kind of want his agility to go up. mainly for the missile weapons. I think we're going to go with action points for now and save that one to see if we need it for agility. The weapons are based on having a certain agility, so this hatchet, as you can see, has requirements of strength 6 and agility 5. If we don't meet the requirements for a missile weapon, we're not going to be able to use it. This guy, I think we are just going to put everything into agility. That way, we might be able to pass some of these tests. So moving on, we are looking for a nice easy target. This lord here isn't going to be one. They've got 6 people. I was going to say I'm going to speed ahead and try and find somebody that will be an easy fight, but do you know what? I think what we're going to do is we are going to camp, because we have to, we're out of energy. We can't put him in there, we'll put him on watch. We'll put this guy in here to try and heal up some guys, and this guy can go hunting. I think we'll leave it at that and skip ahead. So there we go, we didn't get any meat, but we did get some healing. Well, only a little bit, but that's okay. We are going to move off. We are looking for a bear and cub. Really, we're looking for a nice easy fight. I'm going to jump ahead to the next fight. Now over here we have got a destroyed wagon, and we've got Lord Balin over there chasing after 5 bandits. We'll keep an eye on that. If Balin loses, those bandits will be easy pickings. Now we have got an easy one. It's strength. Hopefully Argons can do it. And no, we lost 42 health. That might have even killed him. I think we might just be able to resurrect them. I don't think so, actually. Over here, though, this fight is still going on. We can't really tell at the minute who's winning. We just have to hang about. 5 wolves, don't want to be fighting them. Yeah, Balin won. He has only got 3 units now. We could fight him. He's going to be wounded. We do need the cash. Yeah, let's go for it. He is faster than us, though, so he's running away. He has stopped for a camp, and we have attacked him. We can talk to him and maybe ask him if he wants anything. But do you know what? I don't care. We are going to prepare for a fight. We're desperate for coin. So he's putting his units down. He has got 3, and the leader is wounded. Now, we aren't in that great shape either. We're going to put our leader there. We'll put him down, and him down, and let's put her there. Actually, our health's not terrible. We do want to be running at them, though. If they've got any ranged units, this guy might be ranged, they are going to be a pain. So we're going to move ahead. Standing in front can block line of sight, which means they have to shoot at the lead one rather than the other one. Oh, she's not very happy. We do need to up the morale. Let's give them a go. They didn't do anything. Okay, we'll move up to the cover. He will move to there. Can we? No. He hasn't quite got enough action points. I think it's, yes, 7. Could have got him with a spear thrust. We'll move the others up as close as we can get them. There, maybe. Are they going to move now? Yeah, he's going to move into cover. They're going to fight us in this gap. That's fine by me. Now, as I was saying about this spear thing, it is an AoE, so it does hit everything in the row. Now, that is friend or foe, so if we get in the wrong place at the wrong time, we are going to pay for it. But we're okay at the minute. We hit both of them. We nearly killed the back one. He can't get another attack in. Bristly here can get an attack, though, and a kill. We can get her in. I think... Do you know what? We could go after the boss and win it with a single hit. But I think these guys are a bit tough. So I'm going to take out the one... Oh, we didn't even get him. Okay. We can move up. Don't think we can get through. They've kind of boxed us in a good place, actually. They are moving away. We got a bonus attack. That one tried to move away as well. Excellent. In that case, let's move him through and have an attack with him. There we are. We can move him through. Now, unfortunately, he's not in range. We'll have to turn. Because we've turned him, that has lost his ability to attack, which is a shame. I don't think we're going to get Bristly in either. No. But this lady here has got at least 2 attacks. Yes. XP for everyone. We got 5 loot as well. No bandages, that's a shame. We could have done with that. Let's have a look at the loot. Wow. We got some coins. We got some scale boots, chain gloves, fur shoes, and a throwing dagger. Now I'm very keen on these. So if we look at the diplomacy screen, we are unfriendly with some of the units. Now these are allied to the guy that we have just fought, which is a shame, but you know, we're going to have to just take that. We needed the cash. We're not much better than thieves at the minute. We can look at the company screen though, and we've got some level ups. And like I was saying, with this throwing dagger, now it's only AP 4 to use, and we've got 12 action points, so we could get 3 shots. We haven't got enough agility to use it. We need 8. We've only got 1 point. I think we are going to go for that for now. Do you know what? We might even give Bristly these scaled boots. They are going to put him back down to 10 action points, but that's okay for now. Plus, it does go on the character. That is really good. I love it in games where you see the actual items going on. Unfortunately, I don't think the gloves will go on. We don't want to give them to him anyway. We'll come over to here. Now, her agility is only 7, and we need 8 to use this. But we can level that up a little bit. We're going to give her 1 action point. We need 1 more as well. But she is going to be our ranged unit. The fur shoes don't give you any penalty. I think we are not putting them on her for now. She can have the gauntlet. Yeah, they don't show up. This retainer guy, we're going to give him the fur boots. There we go. Now, that will give him slightly better armour, but because they're no AP, he still gets all of his action points. So we obviously haven't got our stone, and we haven't found a bear and cub to kill, but we can look for those in the future. But I think we are going to leave it here for now. I do want to come back, and I do want to have a decent playthrough of this. It does feel like there is a lot more to explore than we've really touched on. On my previous playthroughs, the quests are quite hard to find. I think I would like maybe an arrow pointing you in roughly the direction you've got to go in. Maybe that would make it too easy though. Obviously, the stone, we can go around the towns and look for a place selling stone. In fact, I should have done that. I maybe just not retained the information. But obviously, we can do that next time. If you've got any comments to help me out with this game, or anything you'd like to add, I always love seeing the comments, and anything helpful would be greatly appreciated, because I don't know too much about this game. And if you have enjoyed it, do leave the likes, or you could even subscribe, that way you won't miss the next episode. But for now, I've been the Bristly Stranger. Thanks so much for watching, and hopefully we'll see you next time.